Hey everyone, I'm back again, and today I wanted to discuss about energetic imprints. What are energetic imprints? Energetic imprints are subconscious beliefs, memories, thoughts that are in your quantum field, and they impact the way you behave, the way you conduct yourself, or you perceive situations about your life. So these energetic imprints come from four different sources. One could be your core self, which is just you, your current lifetime, your experiences in this lifetime. The other is genetic, where you are carrying energetic imprints from your lineage, from your ancestry. And this really means going back to about 6, 7 generations. We do carry a whole lot of energetic imprints from our ancestors and our lineage. It actually is there so nicely embedded that it impacts your not just sometimes we have belief systems that we recognize, and sometimes there are belief systems that are not obvious. They are actually memories, they are fears, they are energetic imprints embedded in your quantum field, and the source is your gene pool or your lineage. Now the third level is called a historical perspective, which could be a collective perspective. For example, it could come from, again, your lineage or ancestry, but beyond 7 generations. That is more like belonging to a certain creed or a certain race, certain land. So you have certain belief systems because you originate or you come from a certain part of the world. And or otherwise you're a certain kind of I would say breed. Let's say we talk of healers, like me. We do have energetic imprints for the collective. I will come to that a little later, the kind of perspective that we have. But that is one. So that is the third level. And the fourth level is that of your soul, where you have energetic imprints from different incarnations and lifetimes. Your soul has done multiple journeys. And what you go through in all of these, you have those experiences embedded. So these are the four different sources of having energetic imprints in your quantum field. One is your core, your current lifetime, your current experiences. The second is your genetic source, which is your lineage, your ancestry going back to 7 generations. The third is a historical perspective of belonging to a certain land or part of the world, belonging to a certain community, belonging to a certain race, or sometimes a certain kind of profile, work profile also sometimes. And the fourth is that of your soul. So that's something to understand, because and sometimes we may have not just one, you could have a pattern of the same energetic imprint coming to you from like two or three of these different sources. And that impacts how your vibrations are, what you emit to the world, how you perceive things, and why you have certain situations and patterns in your life. So that is something for you to understand. And I will get into a little more detail about one of the imprints, which is called a persecution imprint for people like us, people who are energy workers or healers. I think for generations or for lifetimes, we would have heard of people who have been persecuted who belong to this. You've had, let's say, people in Europe burnt, hung because you were a different kind. So that is one source. So a lot of us, when we reflect, we will find that we have some sort of imprint or in our energetic imprint in our quantum field. If you reflect upon your life, and look at the patterns or look at your experiences that you go through, you will understand that there is an energetic imprint that requires work. You have to release those. And, there are multiple processes, you can do it yourself. If you're a little advanced in terms of understanding your quantum field, your energy field, you have learned a few techniques, you can work on them yourselves as well. But sometimes you need help. And there are multiple modalities. There are people who take you through hypnotherapy. You have therapists. You have even got past life regression or energy healing modalities like what I follow through different mixes, intuitive people as well. So there are many ways. You have to find the right person who can do it for you, and it is all divine timing when you're ready for it, when you're ready to recognize what your energetic imprint is and what it is, what it means to you in this current lifetime, how you can sort your life. If you're ready for all that, then this is a beautiful, beautiful way to kind of get over, clear your karmas, clear your energetic imprints, and move on to a better life, simply a high vibration life where you could move on in your journey of your soul. Because otherwise we can remain in this kind of a whirlpool of general situations patterns. Sometimes people have a lot of trauma embedded, and that again could have any of those four sources, and then that trauma creates energetic imprints, and that impacts the way you come across, the way you perceive, the way you conduct yourself. Sometimes just a trauma could lead you to not trust people, and the trust issue could then impact so many different facets of your life. It's not just relationships. It is also about trusting yourself. You just don't trust because you have an energetic imprint of some sort. So these are the things to think of, to work, and it's magnificent because when you clear these kind of energetic imprints, what ends up happening is that you will change the vibrations that you emit. You go into a zone of high vibration, things become different in your life. You will find that it's just so much easier. Some things that you struggled with will no longer happen. So that's really I wanted to share with you today about energetic imprints. Thank you so very much. Bye bye.